Hello everybody and welcome to Suzuka in Suzuka, Japan for BRL, my bad. Here for a 46 lap race here today. 14 competitors in total. And the starting order is actually going to be inverted from the finishing order of Daytona 2 weeks ago. So it's going to be a great one. Sebastian won the Daytona race, the season opener. And Cookie Monster finished second. And Wesley finished third. And the six of, I believe it was Hit Sticks. And then the 46 of Skid Brave. That Skid Brave might be something here today. Fun fact, the 79 of Welder, who started on pole at Daytona, is going to start on pole again here today. So, that's going to be a little bit interesting. I just hope that he doesn't end up having the same fate as he had in Daytona. The weather report for the day. So it's going to be mostly cloudy, and it's going to be a little bit partly cloudy towards the end. No chance of rain. There is no stages. 46 laps is the scheduled distance with a 10-lap overtime. And 100% engine equals DNF. So, there is no qualifying. There was no qualifying, I should say. But, pretty much, you got a lot of the big dogs towards the back. And you got a lot of, some smaller named guys towards the front on the start. So, it could possibly go two ways on this starting, really the opening lap. Because it is Suzuka, and it's a road course, and it's completely different from Daytona, You're not really drafting, you just gotta have the good control, good rhythm all through these corners here. And just hope that you can just manage your stuff here, take care of your equipment, take care of your tires, and also another one is your brakes. Now they will do a pace lap. Oh, as they're changing the grid right now. That's what they are doing. They are changing the grid. So you got the 79, then you got the 45, the 8, the 3. That's third and fourth. 8 and 3. And then the 00 in fifth, the 1 in sixth, the 4 in seventh, the 8th position is going to be the number 9, and that would be PGR Black. And the 23 in 9th, the 46 in 10th, the 6 of, can't remember what his name was. And then 12th is the 72, 13th is the 36, 14th is the 68 of Sebastian. But I think 2 cars aren't going to make the race today. So, we'll just have to see how this goes here today. Well, I think what's really going to be interesting on these opening laps, or the opening lap, is everybody getting situated. Now, this could benefit Welder here. This could benefit, because, you know, he did DNF at Daytona, and so he might, you know, have an early stretch lead, you know, already start out to a hot start, you know, where a lot of the bigger dogs in the back are going to, you know, have to navigate through traffic and, you know, not only hit all of their marks in every single corner of every section of this track, but then also add passing people or other drivers on top of that. So that is one thing. That you will have to see. Gotta see it to believe it. Should be getting ready to go green here momentarily. Momento. Wish I could look at the track, but I can't look at the track. I do not oh, here we go. Getting ready to go green here. Waiting for everybody to load in. We're just going to go right off of the rip. Started there. No pace lap needed. No pace lap needed. 46 laps with a 10 lap overtime. But I do hope it does not come into an overtime. I think they're going off of the rip, or they're doing one pace lap. Yeah, one pace lap. So you got Welder, you got Uzi, Woozy, my bad, Woozy. You have Dreamo. Okay, so first, second. Well, row 1 is Welder and Woozy Emu. Second row is Dreamo and Beloved. Third row, BD Dolphin in that number 4. And PRG Black in 6th. Row 3, or row 4, I mean. Hit Sticks in the number 23, and Skid Brave in the number 46, or 72. Yeah, 46. Then you have Wesley in the number 72. Then you have Sebastian Fritzy, or I don't know how to say that. I'm guessing Fritzy, Frisky. There we go, No, never mind. I'm not even gonna try. Then you have Sebastian in the 68, that nice energy car, good looking little car there. Then Cookie in the number 36, that Papa John's. That is your starting order for this race. Scheduled distance is 46 laps with a 10-lap overtime. And if it was to go over any more, it would be considered official and complete at lap 59. No chance of rain here today. Clear for most of the day. They're here towards the end of the race. It's going to be partly cloudy, so temperatures will cool down, which means you will have more grip in those good years. More grip means faster lap times and potentially more tire wear, depending on what you go with. You have a soft and a medium and a hard tire compound. And then, obviously, you have the wets, which those would be on standby, but those are those 3 tire compounds you can go with. Soft tires, they're a little bit more wear. They're grippier, but they wear down more quicker. Medium tires, you know, they hold. They don't wear down as much, and you have slightly less grip than the softs. And then hard tires, they don't wear down as quick as the other two, but you're compensating that for grip. You'll have less speed, but you'll have more durability. That's one thing that everybody needs to focus on here. You know, you got a really fast car starting in the front, then you got a lot of the faster guys towards the back, but you got some time to get up there. Here we go, as we're getting ready to go green at Suzuka through the chicane part and on to the main straight. Here we go. They will go green at the line. And there it is. There's the finish line right there. Everybody's sort of fanning out here. And green flag. Welder with a good start going into turn 1. A car length lead behind Woozy, just ahead of Woozy in that number 8. Oh, and a little bit of shuffling in there in the back. Woozy. Oh, they're off. And they're both off. Dreamo and Woozy. Good. No main damage to the car, so he is good to go. Oh, I think Back in Black went off track too. Oh, Fritzy. Beloved, Hit Sticks, Beady Dolphin, Sebastian, Skid Brave, Wesley, and Welder. Wesley, Sebastian, they made quick work of starting in the back. Wesley is hard on Welder's heels in the first lap. Ooh, Wesley a little bit in the dirt there. Welder still maintains the lead. And Welder is going to lead lap 1. Wesley and Skid Brave going at it. Skid Brave duking it out with Wesley there for that second spot. And there's Sebastian right there behind him. Welder had a little bit of a hiccup there. Now it's a 4-car battle for the lead. Wesley, Welder, Skid Brave, and Sebastian for that top spot as they work their way through the S's here. Oh, car off track. Cookie off track. Ooh, I don't know if that is a caution or not. Sebastian at the tail end of these 4 cars under a blanket. Oh, a little bit of contact there. It's only lap 3, boys. Come on now, settle down here. Welder surrenders the lead. Well, doesn't surrender, but Wesley took the lead from him. Wesley is checking out, and he is gone. A small lead though, 3/10. Well, okay, a second lead now, just under a second lead. Skid Brave, Sebastian, and Welder. Welder loses 3 spots just like that. Oh, Wesley! What happened to Wesley? Oh man. Well, the good thing about making a mistake like that is it this early in the race. You have time to recover. You don't beat yourself up. You just pick up and move on. That is the one thing. So Sebastian now has the lead. That is the new leader. Then you have Skid Brave, Welder, and Wesley. And they're all 4 right there under a blanket. Oh, I think car off track there a little bit. We're on lap 4, about to complete lap 5 here. So the running order has now changed. Sebastian is the new leader. Skid Brave, Welder, and Wesley. That is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. After that, it is Fritzy, or Frisky. I'm going to say Frisky. Frisky in the number 44 Toyota Red Bull is in 5th. PRG Black in 6th. BD Dolphin in 7th. Hit Sticks in 8th. Cookie in 9th. Beloved in 10th, Dreamo in 11th, and Woozy Emu in 12th. That is your current order. Now, the 2 weeks ago, they did run Daytona. Now, it did have stages in that race. Now, since it is a road course, there is no stages. It is 46 laps. Now, if there was to be a caution with 2 laps to go, depending on the situation, the max amount they can go to is 10 lap overtimes. That is their max. Welder falls down a spot to Wesley. Wesley still trying to recover from that previous mishap going through that chicane, as Sebastian almost did the same thing. Now he's under fire from Skid Brave. And Sebastian is off. Oh boy. And Skid Brave is gone. I don't know if there was any contact there. I don't see any damage from Sebastian. I didn't see any contact. So I believe it is okay. He didn't lose anything though. He only lost 1 spot. The field is kind of spread out here. You got 4 cars closer together from everybody else. While Skid Brave is just kind of checked out a little bit just because of that slight hiccup from Sebastian. Now he has a 5.5 second lead over Sebastian. And then everybody else is kind of spread out here. Meanwhile, new leader, Skid Brave, in the number 46. He ran pretty good at Daytona. He just mainly tried to survive, and he did. He came home with a 5th place finish. Didn't really lead any laps, but was right there at the end of it. Now, kind of the opposite here. Kind of out and away with the lead currently. As you kind of see everybody else on the top right of your screen, that is how far back 8th place is from the leader. You can also see where last place is as well. Meanwhile, Skid Brave still holding suit with that 1st place spot. So now, just 39 laps to go. Now, got a car off track. Or a car on pit road. No, a car on pit road. My fault. I almost made a bad call there. A car on pit road. That was Back in Black. I think this part of the track right here, that hairpin turn, is the furthest you're gonna be from the start-finish line. I don't know if this is gonna come down to a fuel strategy race. I don't exactly know. Just kind of check here. I think it's probably going to be a two-stop deal here, is what I imagine it would be. At the very most, a two-stop deal. You could try and stretch your fuel. But I do not think that it is going to be... I don't think it's going to pay off. I do not think it would pay off. Because this track alone is going to eat up both your left and right side tires. So, but you could, you know, make a pit stop now. Maybe that's what Back and White was doing. Could have went down pit road and switched on a hard set of tires and, you know, just tried a fuel strategy thing. Could potentially do that. Could. You know, already trying to set himself up for the end of the race. But you never know. And Skid Brave's still holding a sizable lead over Sebastian. Now, Wesley and Welder, they're battling it out for third and fourth right now. The pole sitter and the guy that started third from last. Pretty good little battle going on there. Welder trying to, you know, take that third position away from Wesley. Even though Wesley did drive up to Welder and pass him. But now he's having a hard time trying to, you know, pull away from Welder himself. But the top four was under a blanket altogether. Now first and second space each other out. And then third and fourth is running nose to tail. And a caution. Caution is out. I believe it was for BD Dolphin in the number 4. Unless it was somebody else. I don't think it was. So caution is out. Time by, they will pit next time by, as everybody is going to get regrouped here. So current running order is Skid Brave, Sebastian, Wesley, I thought I said Welder, Wesley, Welder, Fritzy, Dreamo, PRG Black, Beloved, Hitstick, BD Dolphin, Sam Cookie, yeah, and Woozy Emu. Maybe Cookie had an issue there? I don't know. Oh boy. No engine damage though. Just that left front end there. Was there any other drivers collected? Was it BD Dolphin too? No, it wasn't BD Dolphin. Even though he was off track, I do not believe he was involved in that though. Now they're going to get everybody regrouped here. I do believe that is everybody regrouped. Except for BD Dolphin and Cookie. And Woozy. So pretty much 10th to 12th has not caught up to the field. Meanwhile, everybody else is caught up with the race leader of Skid Brave. So there has only been 3 leaders, 4 lead changes on the day. So far, and they have, I believe they will come to 35 laps to go when they restart once again. But what they're going to do is they are going to allow everybody to go down pit road, then they will line them back up, re-rack them, and take the green flag, and that will be at 35 laps to go. I do believe that the caution was out for Cookie there. Number 36 has Sebastian's in the grass, doing a little bit of landscaping there. Let them go down pit road. How many takers? Who all went? Who all? Everybody's in. Everybody is in. Well, I'll be. So everybody is now off of pit road, and they will take the green flag next time by. See what we got going on here. I have no clue. So right now it seems to me like it's going to be in between 4 drivers here in the going right now. So you have Skid Brave, Wesley, and Sebastian and Welder. Now anything can happen with it being a road course. You know, usually the fastest car all day doesn't seem to get the win. But, you know, that trend was mainly at Daytona too. The guy who would dominate the stage wouldn't win the stage. But here at Suzuka, we do not have stages. The only break that you get is going to be a caution or a potential red flag, if there is ever a red flag scenario. But here is your restart order. Skid Brave in first, Wesley in second, Sebastian third, Welder in fourth, Fritzy in fifth, Dreamo in sixth, PRG Black in seventh, BD Dolphin 8th, Hit Sticks 9th, Woozy Emo and Sam Cook in 10th, Woozy Emu in 11th, and Beloved in 12th. And Sebastian, okay, Sebastian, you're landscaping, buddy. He's got to mow the grass in Japan. Skid Brave kind of getting tanked up on here. You got 3 Toyotas and 1 Chevrolet. Well, 4 Toyotas and 1 Chevrolet. The next Chevrolet near him is in 6th. And that is Dreamo. Yeah, Dreamo. And then PRG Black and BD Dolphin is in a Ford, Hit Sticks in a Ford, Cookie in a Chevrolet, Woozy Emu and Beloved in Chevrolets as well. Green flag at the line. The 46 is the control. I guess they're going single file, not double file. And then they will probably go double file on the straightaway. Yeah. Here we go. Coming to the green flag here. Pace speed is 45. Now when the leader hits the start-finish line, he is free and clear to go. Green flag. Wesley with a good restart there, with a great restart. Takes the lead from Skid Brave. Ooh, Skid Brave a little bit close there. Dreamo a little bit out of shape. Wesley the new leader. Skid Brave and Wesley right there with each other. Nose to tail. Welder and Sebastian in tow there. They're right there in that frame. Fritzy right there as well. Into that hairpin left-hand turn. Okay, my TV almost blacked out there. So Wesley has the lead currently. Oh, whoa. What is going on there? Fritzy off track. Cookie a little bit out of shape too. That was back in 7th and 8th. What in the world is going on, fellas? Now Welder falls back to 5th as Back in Black moves up to 4th. Wesley going to lead the lap. Skid Brave in second, Sebastian third, PRG Black in fourth, and Welder in fifth. That is your top 5 currently. Cookie now moving up to 6th after being involved in that caution. Sam Cook gets ran wide there by Dreamo. Oh, and a car down pit road. That is Fritzy. Here. Love it now up to 7th. Cookie now moving up. He was in 6th. Oh, he ran a little bit wide off track again. Is Cookie. He is really struggling with that race car. Welder under fire from PRG Black. Dreamo in the 1. Pretty solid right now. Respectable 6th right now. Uzi Emo off track once again. As Wesley still continues to lead here. Then you have Skid Brave and Sebastian right there behind him. And they're not letting him get away with it very easily. Welder and oh, back in black off track. Oh, a little bit of sideways there. Got it gathered back up and still rolling on. Then you have Fritzy. Had to make an unscheduled pit stop. Wesley still holds on strong to the lead as Skid Brave he kind of drove it in there a little bit hard. Overshot the corner a little bit. Now Sebastian takes 2nd away from him. Ooh, Wesley a little bit out of shape there, trying to put the power down on that car. Tires didn't want to stick. When it had potential to go green all the way to the end, which I really kind of should keep my mouth shut here, is if it does get to the point where it's, pushing green flag pit stops, what do? Do you go with a softer tire? Do you go with a harder tire? Because, that's still a lot of laps, But then you also got to take into consideration if there was to be overtime too. That's the one thing. I think putting yourself in the position to where you can, be able to have enough towards the end. It's really on the back burner. Right now you're just trying to take care of the car and everything. But not trying to burn up your tires is probably one of the things. But if it's handling good and you're not having to fight a whole lot with it, if it's rotating just fine through those corners, as it looked like a little bit of understeer there from Wesley, those tire marks. Oh, Skid Brave off track. Skid Brave lost it completely. He's He's back on track. I don't believe that is a caution. He falls down to 5th. Welder moves up to 3rd, and Back in Black moves up to 4th. And now Sebastian battling Wesley for the lead. The 72 versus the 68 that was working together at Daytona. And now they're trying to duke it out for the lead here at Suzuka. Wesley just has over a half a second lead over Sebastian. Ooh. Back in Black, off track. I think Skid Brave just about done the same. There's Dreamo, there's Cookie. Oh. Oh, caution is out. Caution is out. Okay. I guess Woozy DNF'd. I don't know what exactly happened to him. As the rest of the field now catches back up to the rest of the cars here. Wesley is your race leader, followed by Sebastian, Welder, Back in Black, Skid Brave, Dreamo, Cookie, Beloved, Hit Sticks, Fritzy, and Beady Dolphin. And I do believe they will be going down pit road this time. Or the pit road will be open this time, is what I should say. Woozy, what happened out there, buddy?
Okay. Well, what happened is, I went a little loose in the wall by accident. It is not a lucky day for the number 8 of the CMR for the 14, but hopefully we will get a better result in the next race.
Alrighty, buddy. I hate that happened to you, man.
Yeah. Can I be on the booth with you for the commentary?
You can.
Okay.
You're more than welcome.
We are now under caution since I got DNF.
So
Woozy, give me the rundown, please.
So, you know, according to the weather here, it's going to be clear and partly cloudy towards the end of the race. Scheduled distance is 46 laps with a 10-lap overtime. No stages, obviously. And 100% engine damage equals DNF. Right now, Wesley, Sebastian, Skid Brave, and Welder, you know, they've all been kind of up there. Skid Brave did run off track just before that caution came out, so that caution did help Skid Brave there. Not so much for Wesley, but it did help Skid Brave when he did run off track. And then Sebastian was also battling with Wesley for the lead in between you DNFing and Skid Brave running off track. 2 cars stayed out, Hit Sticks and Back in Black.
No, Black did pit. I think.
Black did pit?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I thought those 2 stayed out.
Huh.
Are you watching in the lobby or?
I'm substituting in game right now. So I'm still in the lobby, but I did quit substitute. So I'm watching the race.
Okay. I didn't know.
So for tomorrow and Foxy, for tomorrow, Dale is not here today, so Demar is taking his place as the #1 for today. And for Foxy, my Steve is not here, so Foxy is taking his place in the number 44. So that is.
So Frosty is a substitute driver?
Yep, it is. So I just gave you the update.
Okay. And who else is a sub driver?
Tomorrow. BRL tomorrow. It's in the #1 subbing by Dale.
Okay. I called him Dreamo. Cause I got used to calling him Dreamo in the Daytona race.
It's tomorrow, but you can call him whatever you feel like it.
So I do believe Back in Black and Hit Sticks stayed out. Yeah, they did, because they don't have new tires.
Oh yeah, you are correct. They did stay out.
But I don't think that's going to benefit them, you know, and that's a kind of a pretty big gamble this early in the race. But I mean, you got to try something new, you know. You got to try something. And I mean, he will get a bonus point for leading a lap, but I don't think he's gonna lead the most laps. But it did seem right there at the end, right before the caution came out, he was, you know, running in the top 4 / top 5, somewhere in there. Do you know what pace speed is?
No.
You don't know?
They're under pace speed 45 or 40 under the territory. And now they're about to be double file and going back to the green flag.
Alrighty. So, they will be coming to lap 17:46. 29 laps to go.
And
Here is
we
Suzuka.
go. Green flag on the way of Suzuka. Black is taking the lead.
Pretty good start there by Back in Black. Now Wesley moves up to second. Hit Sticks in third. Here comes Skid Brave along the outside.
Oh, Skitty Blade is making the pass of his sticks.
So now Back in Black, Wesley, Skid Brave, and Sebastian, your top four.
Oh, here comes Sebastian.
And Wesley back to the point. Here
And
is
Skitty
Suzuka.
Blade is about to make the pass of Black.
Skid Brave got out of shape coming out of that turn, hit the dirt a little bit there.
Oh, Skitty Blade hits Sebastian.
Cookie up to fourth, or fifth, and a wreck in the back, Hit Sticks, off track. Beady Dolphin off track in the back. Wesley reassumes the lead.
Welder,
Back in Black
Welder
in second. What happened to Welder? He was in 11th. What happened to him? Now coming to 28 laps to go here at Suzuka. Wesley still holds the lead to any of the other viewers tuning in.
About to make a pass of Sam Cook pretty soon.
Who?
That's so Foxy. I was in a commentator mode.
Oh. So here's the running order. Wesley, Sebastian, Skid Brave, Back in Black, Cookie, Frosty, Welderface, Beloved, Dreamo, Hit Sticks, and Beady Dolphin. That is your running order right now. 2 laps after taking the green flag. Now, what I have seen out of that number 68 Nas Toyota is he's been able to drive up to Wesley. But I have not seen him.
It's 58, not 56.
I said 68. I have seen Sebastian drive up to Wesley, but then he would make a mistake and then, cycle back towards, the third place car, which was usually Skid Brave. And Skid Brave right now is still in third place. Right now, Back in Black, holding up pretty strong in fourth. I'm surprised staying out on the older tires, has benefited him this long. I figured he would cycle to the back even more.
Yeah, but when it comes to Sebastian, when he made a mistake, he let go back to the third place position and learn from his mistake.
Right. Wesley a little bit off track there? Looks like a little bit. Cookie, after being involved in that accident earlier in the race, has now rallied himself back up to 6th. Welder, who started on pole, has now fallen back to 7th as there he is in the shot, going way wide there. And then Dreamo in 8th, Hitsticks in 9th, Beloved in 10th, and BD Dolphin in 11th. That is from 6th to 10th, and then Woozy Emu, who is now up in the booth with us, DNF'd from the race.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading to Hunter's Hot Range for the 3rd race of the regular season of the BRL. Right, Mordecai?
What track?
Hunterheim Range.
Hockenheim Range?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think they're racing next week.
What do you mean?
I don't think they are. I don't believe so. Or they might be. I have no clue.
Well, if we're doing it next week, then you guys expect it from the booth himself, Mordecai Beast, will be there to commentate the race.
Meanwhile, up front, Wesley getting tracked down by Sebastian. Wesley has just 0.7 of a second lead over Sebastian. Sebastian slowly closing in.
Sebastian is really closing in to catching up to Welder. Not Welder, Wesley. Too many W's. I don't know why there's 2 W's.
What is that 72 car? Is that a Valentine's Day special right there? It's got a heart on the hood. Is that Valentine's Day special?
What, 72?
No, on the hood.
Oh. What? On Wesley?
On Wesley.
No. It's just a circle. Oh, on the hood? Wait. No. This is not Valentine. This is Mom Racer. When Speed Racer is about 5.
Oh, I got you. Oh, so a speed racer in the house. Well, he certainly does have some speed, but not if anything that Sebastian is going to have to say about it.
And he does, but Sebastian is really closing in.
Into the hairpin.
Oh, a little spun out on Sebastian, but he doesn't stop himself while catching up to Wesley. It's going to be side by side pretty soon.
Into that long sweeping left-hander.
And here comes Sebastian.
Sebastian looking inside. Now they go down that long straightaway. Skid Brave.
The man
just
himself,
2 seconds behind.
The man himself, the Speed Racer, doesn't stop.
Ooh, a little bit of tire spin there. Sebastian done the same thing down the front straightaway here.
How many laps are we on right now?
24 laps to go now. We're on 22 of 46. So next time by, it will be the halfway point.
Wesley, Sebastian, and Kitty Blaze, a top 3 for this race, but anything can be happen when there is clashing or causing involved.
I'm guessing Slothy went down pit road. Oh, and Welder a little bit off track there. So the current running order, Wesley, Sebastian, Skid Brave in 3rd, Frosty in 4th. A good run so far for Frosty. Had a little bit of a hairy start there in the very beginning laps, but running 4th. Good respectable run for him right now. Cookie in 5th, Welder in 6th, Dreamo in 7th, PRG Black in 8th.
What's this? Oh! Oh, Sebastian is really close to Welder. Behind. Did I say again?
Huh?
Did I say Welder again?
No, you said Wesley.
Okay.
You said Wesley.
Okay.
Yeah, Welder and Wesley, they kind of almost intervene with each other.
Wesley, the speed waster himself, got to stop. He's going as far as he can to reach the finish line. Oh, Sebastian is a little loose. So, Mordecai, what do you think of Wesley, the speed racer himself? How are you doing so far?
Well, personally, I think that, you know, at the very beginning, I thought it was going to take him a little while, at least a lap and a half, you know, considering he was starting, you know, towards the back since the starting order was inverted. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a stretch, but made quick work of the field within the opening lap, and then passed Welder for the lead, and then going into this chicane section right here, right before you get onto the long front straightaway here at Suzuka, you just completely missed the entire corner.
Oh boy, we have a lap car, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that Dolphin?
Yep, it is. And Speedy Dolphin is 1 lap down.
But Wesley has been running a really good, solid race right now. You know, just, you know, doing what he can. You know, just staying smooth, hitting his marks. You know, even though Sebastian is trying to pressure him into a mistake, but I don't think Wesley's backing down.
No, Wesley is not backing down. As the speed racer himself from the cartoon version, that is back down either. Speed Racer wants to win it, so does Wesley.
It does look like to me Wesley is having a hard time getting that car to rotate the way he wants to. Which, even though this is Forza and you can't exactly adjust on the car, but he's just kind of having a difficult time getting that car to rotate the way that he wants it to rotate, and Sebastian is just taking full advantage of it by gaining. I think Wesley has more of a long run, more of a short run car, while Sebastian has a little bit more of a long run.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing right now.
Wesley only has 45 fuel left.
45% of fuel?
Yeah, for Wesley.
Huh. What about Sebastian? Oh. Okay.
52 fuel.
So it seems like Sebastian has a little bit more in the tank versus Wesley. What about our third place car here, Skidgrave? See what he... Ooh. He's right in the middle of those two.
49.
If it does go green all the way to the end, I'm actually kind of curious how this plays out. I wonder who's going to pit, like when they're going to pit, and who's going to cycle out being the leader.
The only way to find out is to watch them carefully and see who is going to be the first one at the pit. Uh-oh, Wesley lost the track.
Went a little bit wide there in that long sleeping left-hander. And now Wesley has opened up a little bit of a gap. Sebastian did drive right up to him. And now Wesley just pulled right back away from him. So the closest car to the top three is Frosty, and he is 7 seconds back from the leaders. And then in fifth, just now coming onto the front straightaway, is Cookie, 18 seconds back. Welder is I think Welder is about 22 seconds back from him. Oh, 31 seconds.
Boy.
What do you think is going to happen? Do you think there's going to be a late race caution?
have to wait and see what happened to the drivers who would actually willing to sacrifice their will and need of fuel.
So now 19 laps to go. And the race leader of Wesley has now 33.3% of fuel. And Sebastian, I do believe, is trending to, yep, he's at 40. So either Wesley didn't get that car full of fuel, or Sebastian is really good at saving. It's one of those two, and then so Skid Brave, he's kind of in the middle of those two fuel-wise. He's got 37. Whoa! Yeah, that's just Wesley spinning the tires. Either way, they're gonna have to come back down pit road for tires. Because 19 laps to go. I mean, it's a pretty long racetrack, and now Skid Brave gonna try and pass Sebastian here. Makes the pass going into the chicane here just before this front straightaway.
Well, it is a pretty long track. It is 21 track. That only 21 track can go.
Gotcha. Ooh, Sebastian a little bit out of shape.
And Skinny Blue move up to second place.
Skid Brave gaining a little bit on Wesley. I think they're going to try and cut this in half. They're going to try and, burn 8 more laps if they can. Maybe 6 to 8 more laps. And then come down pit road, put 4 fresh tires on it and some fuel, and go back out there and just give it the beans, essentially. I think that's what they're going to try and do. Or they're going to try and run it completely out, or at least close, to try and stretch as far as they can, and then go like crazy for the remaining. $18 laps to go, coming to 17 laps to go now. Wesley's still your race leader. Ooh, a little bit of engine damage. Or no, never mind. The telemetry kind of glitched there. It showed engine damage when it didn't, when there wasn't any. So right now, all three of the leaders are going to come down pit road, possibly in the next 6 to 8 laps. Or do you think they can make it to the end?
Well, depending on the fuel mileage, I'm guessing it's not going to be all the way through the end. They need to go pit to get fuel and tires, and then they have to use their fuel all the way to the end of the race.
Alright, so here is the thing right now. Okay, so Frosty in 4th place pits, puts 4 fresh tires on it and fuel, but he is 38 seconds back. He is just now entering the hairpin as the leaders are going down the straightaway into that long sweeping left-hander before the chicane, before you go onto the front stretch. So, but that is a very big gap to close, and even if you do close that gap, if you try to spend all your time trying to gain all of that time, you're gonna overuse your equipment, and then you're not gonna have a shot to win. You'll probably bring it home in 4th, or you know, in the top 5, somewhere in there, but I don't. If it goes green the way it is right now, it's going to be one of the top 3 that's going to have a chance to win. Because Wesley, he's been super consistent and really fast all race long. Skid Brave has been right there. Sebastian has been right there.
Oh, wow. Wesley only have 15 fuel left. And the tire is orange. That's not good for a race.
Well, you gotta remember, he has the least amount of fuel than Skid Brave and Sebastian. Sebastian has the most amount of fuel, while Skid Brave and Wesley are more short on fuel than Sebastian is.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Wesley, not Sebastian.
I know. But I'm saying Sebastian has more fuel than Wesley and Skid Brave. Oh! Whoa! No! Are you kidding me? Skid Brave hits the pit road wall and collects Sebastian with him.
Oh, wow.
Wesley, and that is going to bring out the caution. Are you kidding me? That just benefited Wesley like you won't believe. Wesley, you better go buy yourself a lottery ticket after this race, buddy, because that is insanely lucky. So as Skid Brave and Sebastian go into pit road, Skid Brave hits the tire barriers right at the pit wall entrance and collects Sebastian in it. The other 2 cars that have been just as fast as Wesley get involved with each other. Wow. That changes everything. Well, not everything. Wow. Blows my mind. So, if everybody gets regrouped here. Okay, so the last car on the lead lap is, well, it was Dreamo, but Beloved got the lucky dog, or the free pass. Wow. Well, we won't have to worry about fuel strategy anymore. So, they'll take the green flag. So they will restart with 13 laps to go. After they, hopefully all of the cars go down pit road this time by, and then re-rack them, and then take the green flag on lap 32 coming to 33. So they will have 13 laps to go when they restart. Well, Woozy, what do you think?
Uh-oh. Wait.
Oh, okay, pit road is not open this time by, so next time by.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for Wesley. Oh,
Why is that?
he only have 11 field left.
Well, the thing is with that is, you know, they're not running at a very high speed, so he can run it in a higher gear and also coast it and be fine.
Oh, right.
I guarantee he's trying his best to, like, not use up as much fuel as possible. But so then they will restart with, so after they go down pit road and everything, they will restart with 12 laps to go. And I do think that everybody can make it to fuel on that. You know, 12 laps to go, I do believe that everybody can make it on that. Give you a quick rundown here. So Wesley, for any of the new viewers that are just now tuning in, we are going to restart the race with 12 laps to go. 46 laps is the scheduled distance, plus a 10 lap overtime. Wesley, your current leader, has been super consistent and been up front all race long. They're getting ready to go down the pit road here. Frosty in second, been kind of hanging around inside the top 5 for a majority of the day. Welder, who started on pole, got cycled towards 8th, kind of rallied back up to 3rd now. And the most recent caution of the day was between Sebastian and Skid Brave, running 7th and 8th. Skid Brave and Sebastian was coming to pit road to put 4 tires and fuel on in their race cars. Skid Brave hits the pit road tire wall at the entrance and collects them both. That caused the caution. And they are going to restart at the back, and those are the other 2 cars that could hang with Wesley. So this might give Wesley a chance to pretty much drive away with it, if nothing happens. Wesley, Frosty, Welder, Back in Black, Cookie, pretty much everybody comes down pit road. Except for Beloved.
Yeah, I was about to say Beloved. Beloved all the way in the front.
Beloved to the lead. Very interesting. Was he the free pass under that caution?
Oh, he always a leader.
Yeah, but when the caution came out, you know, the free pass, you know, automatically just goes back around. So was he the free pass on that caution? Because I do remember Beloved, you know, getting his free pass. I didn't know if he had to start at the back again or he could just take the lead. I couldn't remember. So, Beloved stays out. Frosty in second. Wesley third. Cookie fourth. Welder fifth. Back in Black sixth. Dreamo in seventh. Skid Brave and Sebastian eighth and ninth. Hit Sticks and Beady Dolphin in 10th and 11th. What happened to Beady Dolphin? Oh, there he is. I thought he DNF'd or lagged out of the race. Okay, so I guess I was correct on that, Woozy. So, not Woozy. Beloved was the free pass, and I guess where he was the free pass, he did have to restart at the tail end of the field. I don't know how correct that is, but I'm just guessing. So Frosty is now going to be the leader, coming to the green flag this time by. So they will restart with 12 laps to go. So it's going to be Frosty, Wesley, Cookie, Welder, and Back in Black, your top 5. And then you have Dreamo, Skid Brave, Sebastian, Beloved, Hit Sticks, and Beady Dolphin. Hit Sticks and Beady Dolphin, 10th and 11th, they are a lap down. Sebastian and Skid Brave, though, the other two cars that could hang with Wesley, and now Wesley would just have to pretty much be just as good, or if not better, than Frosty on the restart, and then clear Frosty and drive off into the sunset. Last race's winner, Sebastian, number 68 NOS Energy car, who has been inside the top 4 all race long. Coming to 12 laps to go, is going to restart 8th. Had a good car here, had a good car at Daytona, won Daytona. But is it going to be enough time to catch Wesley along? And the same thing goes for Skid Brave here. Those are the other two cars. Cookie also having a pretty good day. You know, got involved in a wreck earlier in the race. Has been trying to rally back ever since. He's up to 3rd now. Frosty, not bad for a substitute driver. You know, if you're going to have a substitute driver, this is your guy. They're going to double file here on the front straightaway. At the line, that's when they can go. The leader can have the go-ahead at the restart, or not at the restart box, but the start-finish line is where they will continue to go green flag racing. Coming to 12 to go. They're double file. And green flag in the air. We're back underway. Wesley clears Frosty. Ooh, Frosty drove it in there a little bit. They're 3 wide side by side behind them. Wesley a little bit out of shape there. Frosty hanging in there, trying to give a battle to Wesley. Coming into the hairpin. Oh, caution! Caution is out. What happened here? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Dreamo involved. Who else is involved? Skid Brave made it through. What about Beloved? Beloved made it through. What about Welder? Welder made it through. No damage to him. What about Sebastian here? What happened to Sebastian? I guess Sebastian just spun around. Hit Sticks gets the free pass. So only 2 cars got damaged in that caution. They will allow them to go down pit road this time by, and any takers. Skid Brave goes down pit road, Dreamo, Cookie, and Back in Black. Everybody else stays out. Woozy, you good over there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
It didn't hear you over there. You wasn't talking, so I didn't know. Do you know what happened on that caution?
I don't even know what happened.
Well, so far there was only 4 cars that went down pit road, but I checked and only 2 or 3 of them had damage. That would be Cookie and Dreamo. Back in Black had a little bit of engine damage, but it wasn't enough to make a difference or anything. Okay. So, they will restart with 10 laps to go this time by. Wesley, your leader, Frosty, Welder, Beloved, Sebastian, Skid Brave, Dreamo, PRG Black, Cookie, Hitsticks. Those are your top 10. So this time by, they will restart with 10 laps to go. Wesley, your leader, Frosty, Welder, Beloved, and Sebastian, that is your top 5. Only one Chevrolet in the top 5. Only one. That is Beloved.
I am back.
Alrighty, we're getting ready to go back green here, Woozy.
Alright, it comes down to Wesley, Frosty, and Welder. The top 3 brothers who can make it and move on to the next race. Will it be the Speed Racer Mach 5, the Red Bull, or the Monster Energy?
There we go. They're on the front straightaway. They're double file. coming to the green flag with 10 laps to go. Wesley, your leader. Frosty in second.
And here
And
we
green
go.
flag.
Frosty is in the lead. Well, not anymore, but here's Wesley. And Frosty is catching up to Wesley.
Wesley and Frosty running nose to tail. Beloved in third, Skid Brave in fourth, Back in Black in fifth, Dreamos and Sebastian fifth, sixth, and seventh. So far, the top three have managed to separate themselves from everybody else. Now, some parts of this track is going to be hot and slick, while the other parts of the track are going to be nice and cool. Oh, car off in the back. Back in Black, I believe, ran off the track. Frosty challenging Wesley, coming to 9 laps to go, this time by Wesley, Frosty, and Skid Brave. First, second, and third. Then Sebastian in fourth. Frosty right there, breathing down on Wesley. Here we go, side by side. Oh, Wesley gets bumped off the track. No caution? No caution. We stay green. Skid Brave takes the lead while Frosty and Wesley make contact. Wow. Nine laps to go. Can Wesley rally back? He's 3.3 seconds back from Skid Brave. Wesley has led most of the race today. The only other cars that have led are Sebastian and Skid Brave. And Welder. Welder led 2 laps, the first 2 laps of the race, and then Wesley brought the charge. Led most of the race, then it traded in between Skid Brave and Sebastian, then Wesley took over and never looked back. And now, since that restart, Frosty was challenging Wesley, and they both made contact, and Wesley got the worst of it. 8 laps to go. Now, I do believe they are going to be good on fuel unless a caution was to come out. That's the only thing I think that's going to happen. Oh, Frosty! Frosty out of shape. Stays barely off the wall. Skid Brave still your race leader by 3.1 seconds. And in third is Sebastian, fourth is Wesley, fifth is Cookie, sixth is Dreamo, seventh is Welder. Oh, Frosty off the track. I think he just overshot the chicane. Skid Brave, Sebastian, and Wesley. Now, Skid Brave has opened up a little bit of a gap. It was 3.1 seconds before coming off of the front straightaway. Now, it is 4.2. Second, third, and fourth are running nose to tail to each other. But Skid Brave seems to have that car hooked up right now. All Skid Brave has got to do is hope that a caution doesn't come out and hit your marks. Don't worry about what's going on behind you. Just hit your marks. That's all he's got to do for 7 more laps. And this time by will be 6 laps to go when he hits the start-finish line. Everybody else is either 20 seconds back or more. From first to fourth is just a 6-second gap, close to a 7-second gap. And then everybody else is 21 seconds or more. Your race leader is Skid Brave, but the man trying to rally back right now is Wesley in third. Skid Brave has had a good car underneath him. Been able to be up front, lead a handful of laps. But the dominant car of the day was Wesley. And due to contact in between him and Frosty, it is now where he is running on that restart. Sebastian being involved in that one caution that on this before this previous restart, he has now rallied back up to second. It's going to be a good day for Skid Brave though if it stays green the rest of the way. With 6 laps to go, Skid Brave started 8th on the day. No qualifying here, but the finishing order at Daytona, it got inverted just rallied up through. There's Sebastian. Started 12th. He's up 10 spots on the day. Wesley, he started 10th. He's now 3rd. And Frosty started 9th and is now 4th. Cookie, who started 11th and has had a really rough day today. The race didn't really start off the way that he wanted to. Had a little bit of damage in the early going. And has just been trying to rally back up through the rest of this race. He is now currently running 5th. Back in Black has been all over the place. He has been up in 2nd. Even led a couple of laps, and he is now currently running 6th after starting 6th. Dreamo, who started 4th, is currently running 7th. Just been trying to get a groove on that race car. Same way for Beloved, he's kind of struggling all day long. Just can't seem to get a grip. Not the biggest road course racer, but just trying, long laps. Oh, and he's around into the wall, into the sand trap. There is no other cars in danger, so I do believe this one and he'll be fine. BD Dolphin, he's 5th, currently running 11th. Not been a great day for him. Just been struggling all day long. But back at the front, Skid Brave. 8.5 seconds ahead of 2nd place Sebastian. Wow. Right now, Skid Brave is running the fastest laps of the race. He is currently running a 2. He last ran a 2:01.28. His last lap was a 2:02.387. Sebastian. So Wesley and Skid Brave are close on lap times. Oh wait, my bad. Skid Brave is So Skid Brave is just under half a second faster than Wesley. Wesley has been the most dominant car of the day. And his fastest lap was a 2:01.865 race. Sebastian a 2:02.484. Wesley a 2:02.565. So Skid Brave definitely has something. Now, with 3 laps to go, next time by will be 2 laps to go. If there was to be a caution on the last lap, or is there not going to be a caution at all on the last lap? think? Woozy? I mean, you have Wesley, who's been the most dominant car of the day, and then on the restart, Frosty tries to take advantage of the opportunity that was presented to him. I mean, that's got to be frustrating for Wesley, too, because I don't think he got ran off the track, but, you know, off of the track, you know, with Sydney. What do you think?
That's a hard one to make.
Two laps to go now. Wait, not 2 laps to go. My bad. It's still 3 laps to go. Or is it the white flag lap on 46, or is the checkered flag on 46?
I don't know, but actually I'm gonna move, so I'll see you again. I'll see you later.
Okay. Take care, Woozy. Woozy went off to bed, so you still have me for the booth. More to come. So I'm trying to remember if the checker flag is going to wave on 46 or is white flag on lap 46. If that is the case, fuel's not going to be a question. Tires, maybe, if there was to be a caution. Are you kidding me? The caution comes out. Are you kidding me? That has got to be so frustrating for Skid Brave. What even happened? I'm not... Let's see. Did somebody just spin, or... Oh, it might have been his thing, because that caused caution. Oh my gosh, beloved. Well, so pit road will not be open this time by, but next time by. Skid Brave, your leader, Sebastian, Wesley, Frosty, and Cookie. That is your top 5. that has gotta be frustrating for Skid Brave because he was running some of the fastest times of the day within the last 10 laps. And so now there's going to be a 10 lap overtime. So they will come down pit road on lap 45 and then they'll be on lap 46 and then they'll restart on lap coming to 47. Take the white flag on 48, checkered flag on 49 if I am correct. Now, the way that the cautions work is if there is a car spinning and it endangers the rest of the field or any other cars that may be around them, because it is a road course, so people are going to get spaced out over a run. I got my dog up in the boot with me today. Ain't that right, Zeus? Yeah. They allowed me to bring my pet to work day. So they'll go down pit road this time on lap 45, re-rack, regroup, refresh on 46. And then coming to lap 47, they'll take the green flag, white flag on 48, checkered flag on 49. Unless it's just a one-lap shootout. No, I don't think it would be a lap shootout. So, and now, this is kind of funny. So, Wesley, who led the most laps of the day, is third, and Skid Brave, who has led a few, is now first. Oh, and beated off and off track there a little bit. Pit road. Oh, okay. I guess they are regrouping. I don't. Okay. So I think. No. Okay. But yes, they'll open next time by. So BD Dolphin is going to get his lap back. They're going to pit on lap 47, group 8. Either way, it's going to be 2 laps to go when they go back. So. So, unless another caution happens, when they come back green, they'll have 8 more laps of attempts. 7 laps of attempts. So, fuel isn't going to be the issue here. It's going to be having the tires. If I was some of these guys, I would start warming up my tires. Really got to focus on that core temperature. You want those tires to perform right off the rip. That's what I would do if I was them. Because if you got to get the heat into those tires, you got to keep them clean. Because the cooldown cycles on them, it's going to be harder on the tires, so you just got to keep those tires, up to temperature the best you can. But I do believe pit road is going to be open this time. I believe so. Yeah, because if I'm looking at this correctly, yeah, they're not even, it's not even a question. I mean, if I was, here's the thing. If you're so you can definitely tell who was pushing and who was saving on that entire run. So Skid Brave was pushing the car to put as much distance between him and Sebastian. And the caution came out, and now it just brought him right back. So now, what do? Do you stay out? Because if you stay out, everybody else is going to come in. If you go in, everybody else is going to stay out. Or people might just follow you. But if you stay out, everybody else behind you, they're going to try and capitalize on that. So they might, they might do the same thing as you. They might. It really just depends. But now, until now, going in. Skid Brave. Skid Brave goes in. Sebastian, Wesley, Frosty, Cookie, Welder. Everybody comes in. Forza has everybody in like the same pit lane. Sebastian comes out with the lead so good, and Wesley moves up to second, Frosty third, Skid Brave is fourth. So didn't take fuel. I bet Skid Brave took fuel. But yeah, Skid Brave took a little bit of fuel. Now, 2 laps. They do have 3 options between hard tire, medium tire, and soft tire. I do believe if I was some of the top 4 drivers, I would have taken soft tires. But that's just me, 2 laps. But if you're taking that gamble, the tires are going to be fast, but they're going to wear down really quick. So Sebastian is the leader, Wesley second, Frosty is third, Skid Brave is fourth. Frosty in Wesley in the 68, Wesley in the 72. Cookie's still running in fifth. Number 36 Prime / Papa Don. Welder, who started on pole, hasn't been having the best of days. love it. He was borderline insane because when I checked his tires was way up there. It was in the 80s. I mean, man, oh man. So they're coming through the left-hand turn. Wide sweeping left-hand turn. Down the straightaway. They won't go double file until after the chicane, before the start-finish line. So, we have two Chevrolets in the 25. Sebastian, your race leader, and so they will have so still 10 laps of overtime, but so they'll have they'll have 4 more attempts at a green light checkered finish. Two laps. Green flag. Sebastian and Wesley side by side. Sebastian with a good restart. Wesley trying to clear. They're 3 wide and oh, there's a wreck in the back. There's another wreck in the back. Frosty. Wesley clears Sebastian. Skid brake, trying to get by him. He's got to make quick work in order to have a fighting chance against Wesley. Oh, Wesley in the sand trap. Oh, boy. Under the bridge. Into the right-hander, into the left turn hairpin. Sebastian underneath, trying to make something happen. Wesley gets the drive off. Wesley in the grass a little bit. Coming to the white flag this time. Skid brave with a dive bomb. Ooh! Sebastian does a switchback underneath. Off the front straightaway. White flag this time at Suzuka. One more time around for Wesley. Into turn 1. Out of turn 2. And now going through the S's one more time. Just when you think it was all lost, rallies back within 10 laps, takes the lead, and has just a second lead over Sebastian. Through the hairpin one last time. Sebastian trying to close. It was a second. Now it's 8 tenths. He needs 8 more tenths of speed. Where is he going to get it? Skid Brave, too far back. Not going to be a factor. Sebastian, 6 tenths. Off of the final turn, and Wesley, the speed racer, is going to win at Suzuka. Sebastian third, Skid Brave third. Sebastian second, Skid Brave third, Frosty fourth, Back in Black fifth, Sam Cookie sixth, Welder seventh, Grimo eighth, Beloved ninth, and Hit Stick 10th. Beady Dolphin and Uzi 11th and 12th. Wow. Come on, Wesley, do a burnout for us, buddy. Come on. Let's go talk to our race winner, maybe. See if we can get him in here, hopefully. Hey, Wesley, make sure you include your audio.
Yep, I did.
All right. Well, congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
You had the car all day long. Was you a little bit worried there with 10 laps to go?
After I got pushed off, I thought it was over. And we called the caution, so it made everything kind of right. So, overall, it was a dominant day. But couldn't be happier for, Team 1-2. So, now 2 of our cars are locked in.
Yeah, that Speed Racer Toyota looked pretty good.
Yeah, I thought I'd throw it out there, It is Japan.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, buddy. Hope to see you next race.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. All right, let's get our second place finisher in here. That would be Sebastian. If I can get him. There's old Sebastian. Well, how you doing, Sebastian?
Pretty good.
Well, buddy, you was hanging around there in the top 4 all day long. You made it. You got caught up in a late race incident there, rallied back up, and brought home a second place finish.
Yeah, I'm greatly proud of that. It was an awesome race. But, Wes was just unbeatable the whole time. I could barely catch him.
Yeah, it looked like you had a little bit more long run speed than him.
Yeah, well, skiddy is also a thing. Yeah, he was incredibly fast too. Just
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, he was running some of the fastest laps there towards the end, like within the final 10 laps. He was running some of the fastest laps in the race.
Yeah. Well, you know, his history is basically, drive fast and have about like a mistake per race, which is crazy when you think about it.
Well, you brought home that NOS Energy Drink Toyota in second.
Mm-hmm.
You know, started in 12th and rallied up to a second. So, in my eyes, that's pretty good with everything that you had to go through.
Heck yeah, man.
Led a few laps on the day. Pretty good.
I think I got like 2 maybe, but yeah, great race overall.
Well, that is our Daytona winner, and he finished second on the day here at Suzuka. Sebastian, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now let's get old Skid Brave, our third place finisher. We only interview the top 3 finishers of the race. Wesley with an incredibly fast car, Sebastian and Skid Brave, all 3 of those well-deserved finishes. I kind of think Skid Brave got robbed a little bit. He might be offline. I don't know. I'm going to try. We're going to try here. If I can get him in here, that'd be great. I don't think he's going to hop in here. He might. I'll give him a couple of minutes. He might have just hopped off the race entirely. But I don't think he's going to hop in here. Try to give him a minute. Well, that is going to conclude the Suzuka race for BRL here today. We want to thank you all for tuning in today, and we will see you all on the next one. I do not know what. Love you too. I do not know what the next race is going to be, but I think it. Oh yeah, I think it is Hockenheimring, either next week or the week after. So, really good race overall here today. I want to thank you all for tuning in for BRL here at Suzuka. Wesley, Sebastian, and Skid Brave, your top 3. And funny enough, that was 3 of your top 5 from last week, or the last race, which was the season opener at Daytona. The third race of the season is going to be at Hockenheimring at 7:45 p.m. East Standard Time, either next week or the week after. I want to thank you all again for tuning in. I'm Mordecai. I'll see you all in the next one.